Nityananda. Today I would like to share, my name is Maya, and today I would like to share my story about how I manifested Inner Awakening. Inner Awakening is the program that is conducted in the Adinam, which is an temple complex in Hinduism, and it's situated in India, in Bindadi, and Inner Awakening program is for people who are ready for the transformation, who are seekers of the truth, who want to know their purpose in life, and who struggle understanding how they came to this point in their life and how to continue further. So Inner Awakening is beautiful, if not, I think it's the best program in the world, because something like this did not exist anywhere. And there is a lack of words to express and explain what is Inner Awakening, what has meant for me in my transformation, because most of it is 80% of it is experiential, and sometimes the experiences are so intense that it cannot be explained in words. So definitely changed my life, transformed me deeply in understanding who I am, who I was, and where I need to go in life, and just creating this peace, inside peace in me. And when your thoughts and your intention and your will is in one line and not all over the place, which creates confusions and misery and suffering most of the time. Because we want one thing, we say another thing, we do a third thing, and all those complications in life. So, and it's not like we do something deliberately. Most of the time we are just searching. We do not know what we are doing. We do not know where we need to go. So for these people, Inner Awakening is a beautiful program. So if you are interested, I would suggest you to go to the innerawakening.org site and check more information about the program. Also, there is a more intense program for 31 days. And it's called Mahasadashivoham, which is really, really great. And for me, that's the next step. And as well, there are a few shorter programs that are offered, mostly, I think, if I'm correct, monthly. So all the information about that is on the site, so you can check for yourself. And my story is now about how I manifested Inner Awakening. Coming back to the fee of the Inner Awakening, which is in my mind at that point was very much. I didn't have this much money on my savings account ever, and I didn't understood at that point why spirituality and spiritual development needs to cost that much money. So that was the mind speaking at that point. The moment when I started experiencing the program, the space, and the energy that our Guru, Paramahamsa Nityananda, a living incarnation and an avatar, provided for us in this program. He was just giving and showering us, which it was so intense program that, as I said, cannot be explained in words, and second, cannot be equal. You cannot put a money value on it, because it's priceless. So it's definitely the best investment that I have done in my life, because it really transformed me completely. And so for many of us who are interested, please go to the innerawakening.org and check all the information. And I'm highly recommending this program to everybody who is on this spiritual seeking path. So as I said, the fee was very high, and I did not have that much money, but I was so sure I wanted to do this program that I decided to jump. And before I went to India, I also got an opportunity to receive the blessings, to remove all the obstacles that are preventing me to come for inner awakening, and the blessings from Swamiji that we call our Guru, Sri Paramahamsa Nityananda, we call Swamiji. And so I received these blessings, and when I did, I just arranged my visa and I booked a ticket and I went. And I was thinking in my head, was it like, if I want to do this, I need to do it now, and I need to do just 100%, just jump in. So the intention was very strong, which is really important. When you want to reach something and you want to break the obstacles, the intention, the pure intention is really important. So intention was very strong. I went there, I tried to manifest it, and I did not manage. I tried everything that I thought it was possible to do, and nothing worked. So the Sangha members as well supported this whole process, because I received many tips, many advices, and also they were pointing out all the incompletions in my inner space that were preventing me from receiving abundance and taking responsibility for my life, and all those incompletions that are blocking us from living our potential. So I beautifully used all the tips that I received, and advices and scans, and I did everything that was suggested, and still I did not manage to manifest the money. So 2 days of the program passed, and on the third morning I was in my hotel room, and I was really, really down. I remembered I was devastated. My shoulders were down, my head was down, and I was like, really, did I really felt it wrong? That my gut feeling was wrong this time? I could not believe that I was wrong. So when I was so down, and when I was deciding to, if I do not manifest the money today, tomorrow I will be leaving to Rishikesh, because I knew at that point that the Guru Moji was there and he was giving free satsangs for a few weeks. So I said, okay, I'm gonna at least do something for my spirituality. And I did not understood why it did not work, because my gut feeling was saying you're gonna be there, but the situation, reality looked different at that point, so I couldn't see how that will be manifested. So that day I went, I said, yeah, okay, Maya, that's great that you're down now, but you still have this 1 day, so all this negativity outside, and just use this time and space that you have. And if it doesn't work tomorrow, you decide what you're gonna do. So I was there again, people were supporting me. I was sitting in a welcome center, I believe, and the Sangha members were supporting me, and then, do this, do that. And I did everything, and still did not work. And I kind of made a list of everybody who I could ask, and I was just okay, I already did, and nobody was left. And I couldn't, I was really breaking my head to remember, did I forgot somebody, did I missed something, and I could not recall anything. So again, I started to get down. Intention was still there, but the will was going down. And then on my way out, I came to the deity on the main gate, deity in the gate, and it is of the Lord Kalabhairava, which is Lord of time and one form of Shiva, Lord Shiva. And I went there and I stood there in front of it, although at that point I did not understood who that was and what this beautiful being is representing. I did not know that. Somebody just gave me a short introduction, and I was like, it pulled me to approach it on my way out. And I stood in front of it, and I asked, really from the pure space, from out deep, from most deep space that I could speak out purest space. I could speak out, and I was really asking, did I forgot somebody? Did I forgot something? Please let me know. And that moment, I hear a name in my head, and the name was Annie Chow. And Annie Chow was a girl who I knew, but it was a complete surprise because this girl was a sister of my ex-boyfriend, with whom I was not in relationship for past 2 years. So I saw her last time 3 years ago or something like that. And even before, when I was in a relationship with her brother, I was seeing her for birthdays and holidays, you know. And then she was really closed person, really Dutch, really, you know, all the emotions closed. And I'm like all the emotions, and I'm like all passion, Balkan girl, you know, everything is about passion. And half gypsy. And so I never had this connection with this girl. So I did not understood how am I going to make this call or this message saying, hi, I'm doing this and this and this, and I'm in India, and by the way, I need 8,000 euro. Can you borrow it me like now? You know? But because Kalabhairava, Lord Kalabhairava said it, I received the answer, and I knew I have to do something about it. So I did. I sent a message, and I was telling her shortly what I'm doing in India, and also intensely. I put all the intensity in this message, so I get that reached her as well. And I said, I need this much money, and I know it's much, but you know, this is the right thing to do. And just ask your inner self, ask yourself if this is the right thing. I'm not pushing you for anything. I'm not persuading you to do anything. Just ask yourself if this is the right thing. And if your higher self says yes, if your intuition says yes, please, I need this money tomorrow on my account. And so, and I went to my hotel room. Again, I was really down, and I was thinking, this is not gonna happen. I mean, what's the chance to happen? But I did what Kalabhairava said. I put full intention to it, full passion, full, intention. and sent this message, and I went to my hotel room. And I was again thinking on the way there, I was thinking, okay, what I'm going to do tomorrow, and when I'm going to go and take a shower and go to bed early. And just, you know, I was really down. I could not believe how I misinterpreted my inner voice who was saying, you're going to be there. And the moment I reached the room and I went inside and my Wi-Fi connection was connected, I started receiving these messages, pop-ups, and her replying to my question, saying like, sure, send me your account number. And I was in complete shock. I was on my hands and my knees on the ground, and I was crying and laughing at the same time, and I could not believe what just happened. And it took me a while to just grasp what just happened. And then I replied to her message and just give all the information. She did immediate transfer, and I got the money tomorrow. Tomorrow I made a payment, and I was in the program. So this is my story, and it's for people who have obstacles and who do not believe things are possible for them, because I'm a living proof it is possible. If your intention is pure and you have a blessing of an avatar of the Guru Paramahamsa Nityananda, our Swamiji, you, regardless of how big the obstacle is, you will reach your goal. And if you need, I know there is an opportunity for the people to get blessings, and more information is also on the site, innerawakening.org, and there is a possibility to get the blessings in case of you have any obstacles like I did. So I hope this story will inspire you. And oh yeah, and for those who ask themselves, okay, great, you borrow 8,000 euro, but how do you pay back? The beautiful story it's also related to this. After this inner waking program, I decided to stay in the ashram for a few more weeks and do some volunteering work and just settle all the intense initiations and transformations that I was going through. And I entered in the program called Yogam at that point, and that was the program offered by Swamiji by invitation, and it was in his private space for the people who were actually almost living with an avatar around the avatar and doing the seva and doing the volunteering work. So I entered this program and we got one session with Maswarupa Priya about making a videos, and we had this session in the temple, and it was almost midnight in the evening, and suddenly I was so camera shy. I did not want to speak online. I did not want to hear my voice and see myself, and I was always thinking I have so much to say, but something was preventing me from doing it. And at that point, when she was transferring so much energy and with so much passion she was talking about it, I decided to do the video and to post the video. So I did it, and she also sent people to change their clothes and put the makeup, and I was like, no, I'm doing it now. I don't need any makeup. I'm okay. I just hold to this space from the inside, and intention and strong passion and urge to do it. So I did it. I did this video. It was really short and it was not actually not going about anything. But anyhow, I removed the obstacle and I removed the blockage. I did it. I used my willpower to and the passion to break this obstacle that was holding me from living my potential, from saying what I have to say, because there is much to share. And I posted this video, and I was really shy, and like my English is not great, and this is not great, and I'm gonna be completely nervous and all those things, which who cares? I mean, I'm doing it now again, so really more relaxed than then. But I did this video and I posted this video on YouTube. The next day there was half of amount that I borrowed on my account from the fund that I did not know it's gonna come. There was no way, there was nothing to be received from my side, from this company. It was just a miracle. That was the miracle. And I understood every time when we break our obstacles, when we break the wall of the karma, when we go with the will persistence and do the right thing instead of hiding behind the fear, universe just showers and supports you. And this is really important to understand, because we always think we should be taken care of. It should be receiving. But when we do not receive, then we go into self-denial and self-hatred. And I'm not good enough, I'm not this, I'm not doing things right, and that's why I'm punished. Nobody is punished anybody. It's just you need to align yourself to your intention, put your will, and stay in tune in oneness with your guru.